This is the reason your abs ain't growing. Stop doing those sit-ups on the floor or those bicycles on the floor or those crunches on the floor. It doesn't grow your abs properly. What grows your abs is proper tension on the abs and spinal flexion. I'm going to show you 3 exercises you can do today that will grow your abs. So the first exercise I'm going to show you is on the captain's chair, and it's going to be a leg raise. But a lot of people perform this move wrong. What most people do is raise their legs up to their hip height. All this trains is your hip flexors. The reason all this trains is your hip flexors is because the main reason for the abs is to flex your spine. The abs perform spinal flexion, right? If you did not have abs, you would not be able to do this, right? So to properly train your abs, what you need to do is perform spinal flexion, right? Now, I'm going to show you how most people do this exercise, and then I'm going to show you the right way to do it. So how most people will perform this exercise is like this, right? This is not engaging the abs at all because there is no spinal flexion going on, right? Because all I am doing is raising my legs up to my hip height, right there. For me to engage my core, I have to perform spinal flexion. Now I'm going to show you how to do it the right way. Brace yourself, and you must round your back. As you go down, you must control your legs back down. Don't let it drop and don't swing. And that's how to do the leg raise properly on the captain's chair. Now let's get on to the next exercise. The next exercise is called a gar hammer. Now, if you cannot do the captain's chair leg raise, the gar hammer will be a better alternative for you. You can progress with this, then go on to the leg raise if you are more advanced. Now what you want is a bench and a pole. This could be a barbell if you want it to be, right? You want to put it on a decline where it's underneath the pole. Now what you want to do is lay on the bench, rub the pole behind you. Your hands should be just a bit extended. Put your legs up, and all you're doing is spinal flexion. Keep in control as you go down. Remember that spine must flex. Now the next exercise I'm going to show you is a cable crunch. Most people do this exercise wrong because they don't know how to set it up properly. I'm going to show you how to set it up properly. You get a rope attachment. The reason you want to get a rope attachment because it's long enough for you to be able to pull down from. You want to set the attachment at least over your head, not too high, but just a bit over it. Now what you want to do is make sure that you are able to get a full spinal flexion. So you don't want to be too close, because if you're too close, it will look like this. Not much room to flex your spine. So you want to be at least a few inches away from the cable machine, right? Bring this towards your head, not too far, because if it's heavy, you won't be able to pull it towards you. So not too far, but here should be fine, right? Where you are able to flex like that. Now, what most people will do is use their hips to pull it down, which I guess it can work, but what we want to do is have it more controlled. Ego lifting isn't the greatest. It can fuck you up badly. So keep this back straight, flex your spine a bit upwards, pull down. There. 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 It's a very short movement, but you should feel it in your abs as you go down. Make sure the rope is on your head right here, stuck. That's it. Now the next exercise will be a machine ab crunch. This is probably going to be the best for most people who are beginner level because it's very easy, very simple, and you can exert yourself, and it's stable. So even an advanced lifter, this is a good exercise for them as well. So this is how you set it up. You want to set it up to the point where you are able to perform spinal flexion, which is the key point of training abs. Spinal flexion, right? So if I go on this machine like this, it's too high. I won't be able to do spinal flexion, right? But if I can lower the seat, put the pad above, which means I have more of a longer range of motion. Now you can put it lower, depending on your torso width, it's up to you. But for me, it's a -1, right? And I want this resting above my chest. The reason I want it resting above my chest is because more range of motion for me to do spinal flexion. And all I do is push. Control it back down, push. Control it back down, push. Control it back down, push. And that's it. It's very simple, and that's all it is for abs. Spinal flexion, remember that.